What's going on? Brandon Lechuga here. I've got a few questions on how to sell cars and make money off of it. So I thought since I was driving right now, I'd make a quick video on how I sell cars and make profit on it. In some of my past videos, you may have seen I had like a 1996 Geo Tracker and a Nissan Skyline, which I sold both of them actually. So one of the key things with the Tracker is I bought that. It was a 1996, so it's pretty old. I bought it for $1,000. I just used it as my work vehicle to drive around Denver and stuff. So I put miles on it. I kept it for like 2 years. Bought it for $1,000. Did small things to it, like I put a new cat on it, spark plugs, just the basics. Put a new air filter in it, just simple stuff to make sure it kept running. But I also did some stuff that other people didn't do. Like I did interior lights, put bigger tires on it. What else did I do? Just slight modification, HID light bulbs and stuff that I would have done anyways, even if I wasn't going to sell it. But I did stuff like that made it stand out from other vehicles. And then I was asking a little bit less than everybody else, but I still bought the car for way cheap. So I bought it for $1,000, and when I went to go sell it, people were selling theirs for like $5,000, and I'm like, that's crazy, selling it for $5,000. So I put it on the market for $3,000, way below what everybody else was asking. And the car was running strong and stuff. So, and the cars that were priced around the same price as mine had mechanical issues, and they weren't running as well. They were leaking oil. Mine was, perfect condition, running strong, and, had a little bit of extras on it. So it actually sold within like a day. I put it online. Some guy came out, looked at it, and was like, this is the best price I've seen. And, I just sold it. He's like, this has got the most extras on it, bigger tires, HID bulbs, interior lights, tinted windows, custom speaker system in it that I put, like custom speakers and everything. So, I sold it for $2,000 more than what I bought it for. And I guess one of the key things is for that one, like on that sell, I bought it dirt cheap. I went and looked at the market, saw what everybody else was selling their Trackers for. Bought that one for $1,000. It needed a little bit of work, spark plugs, oil change and all that. I just kept up on the maintenance, but it still, it needed a little bit of stuff done to it, but I was able to do it. So I did it. I fixed it up. And like I said, I kept it for a while, but then I turned around and sold it for a $2,000 profit. So I guess one of the key things is whenever you're buying and flipping cars, to know your market. Always buy a car cheaper than, if you have to do a few slight things to it, spark plugs, air filters, if there's any check engine lights, maybe it's like O2 sensor, make sure it's like nothing serious. But, I also had bought an Audi TT for, I think like $3,000, sold it for $5,000. Again, another $2,000 profit. It was just below market value. It had a few things wrong with it. Put up, $100 into it here, $100 into it there. Kept the car for a little bit, had fun with it. Put in, a better blow-off valve and just small things like that. Blow-off valve, boost gauge, stuff that other cars didn't have. Lights, again, HID lights and everything. Sold it, I kept it. I didn't have a problem putting a few $100s into it because I was going to keep it and have fun with it for a little bit. But I kept it, had fun with it for a little bit, and then sold it for a profit. So right there, that's $2,000 more than what I had. $4,000 actually total than what I had. So what I would do again is I would take it, invest into another car. In some of my videos, you see I invested into a Nissan Skyline. You know what? I imported it from Japan. So I imported it myself, did all that. I think the total cost of the car was like $10,000 total, being shipped to my front door and everything. So it was $10,000 for that. And then I sold it for, $16,000. Bought it for $10,000, sold it for $16,000. $6,000 profit right there. And again, I did small things. I did like a fuel filter. I did a new fuel filter in it. Obviously oil change, HID bulbs, interior lights, custom wheels, lugs. Well, the wheels were already on there, but I did lugs. I blacked out the tail lights and stuff. I did all that stuff. And I actually redid the entire interior. In one of my videos you can see that I did the interior all in suede, but it's kind of really bad quality, so sorry about that. But if you go and look at that, you can see I redid all the interior in suede. And you know what, again, I kept that car for a while actually. Probably that's the longest one I kept out of all the other, well actually the Tracker was the longest because that's my work vehicle. But out of all the cars that I was planning on flipping, I kept that for a while. Had fun with it, you know, right-hand drive and everything. But I sold it for $6,000 more than what I bought it for. So that's a huge profit. And again, that's one of the things where it's like the car and the market value. You just have to know what your car is worth or what you're buying it for. It's got to be below every other car that you're buying to flip. So the market value, again, you have to look at the market value of what the car is going for, and make sure you buy it below market value. Do a few things that will make it stand out. That is one of the key things. People want cars that are going to stand out and are custom, a little bit custom. You can do small things like light bulbs, interior lights, blacked out tail lights, simple things that are going to make your car stand out from all the others. And again, that's what with the Tracker, it stood out. It was a $2,000 car, like $2,000 profit on a $1,000 car that I bought. It was $1,000 when I bought it. Sold it for $3,000. That's a huge profit on a car that's 21 years old. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. You know, I figured I might as well make one to explain how I flip cars and sell them and make a profit, you know, and I use that profit. And right now I'm actually debating on getting a GTR or a Lamborghini. If you watch one of my first videos that I ever did, my goal was to buy a Lamborghini. But looking at the maintenance and stuff, and I've been getting, you know, I'm getting pretty close to buying one here in a few months if I decide to. But you know, with maintenance and the upkeep of it, I'm kind of back and forth on either a GTR or Lamborghini. So if you guys have any feedback on that, let me know. And thanks for watching the video. I will be making a video here shortly because, you know, I've been kind of like feeling like I want to get a car ASAP. So I'm going to be modding the Challenger here pretty soon. Cold air intake, I'm going to put another cold air intake on it, a newer one, Mopar, and then I'm going to do a throttle body spacer and a bunch more stuff, oil catch can. So I'm going to show you videos how to install all that stuff and then a walk around of the Challenger and stuff. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and subscribe, and please like this video if you found it helpful, or if not, if you didn't find it helpful, always open to suggestion on how I can improve the videos. So have a good day, and this is Brandon Lechuga. Thank you.